Coach, we find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. A moment ago, through a shower of pyrotechnics, it was the hometown Broncos taking the field as they get set to do battle with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Josh Lambo now ready to put this one in the air. These folks are ready, and we are underway. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. They'll run it now out of the gun. And this first play will get them back to the 25, but that's going to be it. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. So nothing there, but maybe you blame that on the blocking.
Yeah, at some point, you've got to win at the point of attack. And on that play, that was all the defense. They made it happen.
Let's go, let's go.
On second down, here's Keenum. He's got it, the tight end, Jeff Hireman. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end. But how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up a first down.
That's what impresses me about him. When he's called upon, he usually gets it done. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
Let's go. Check. Crunch.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down. Now Keenum. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on fourth down, and they're going to go for it.
Very left, very left.
And they'll run it here. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Roger, roger, roger. Hey, down. Here goes side. Blue 20. Very left, very left. Right. 44. Hey, go Roger.
To throw is Keenum. Throwing right side, that's complete. Demaryius Thomas. The 20, 10, and all the way home for a Broncos score. Demaryius Thomas, 54 yards, and the Broncos have taken the early lead.
Could not have scripted it any better, and many offenses do script their opening possession on offense. They followed that one perfectly. Took the ball right downfield and scored, giving energy not just to the offensive unit, but to their team overall.
On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. Extra point from McManus is good, and that makes the score 7-0. Now McManus on to kick this one off. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Bortles leads the Jags up 1st and 10 at their own 23. Now a play fake here on first down. Sliding out of the pocket. Oh, he's got a man complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. They give him a gain of 38. On first down, Bortles escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. A fake to Fournette. Now it's Bortles to throw. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd.
Terrific coverage in the end zone that time. Forced him out of the pocket to his right. I thought maybe try and run it there, but no one came open for him. Nice job by the defense of not getting out of their lanes.
Throwing his Bortles on third down. And Austin Safarian-Jenkins has it. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Alongside the former defensive back Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Jaguar football as we begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. Bortles on the give to Fournette. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
One of the things that's really difficult for an offense is often identifying how to block a 3-4 defense. Well, when they're coming on a blitz, even more difficult. They're elusive targets and hard to hit.
And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Play action. Now it's Bortles. He's got the hook up to Lee. And they do get him down, but not before he reaches the 4-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. To throw is Bortles. This is caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. And this Fournette territory here, and he's alone in the backfield on 2nd and goal. They'll try to punch it in with Fournette, and he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. A great effort there, taking it in from a yard out. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau, and we are tied at 7. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. And Denver getting set to take the field. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Flushed out right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now they'll run it on the toss. And not much room there as he'll get it up only to about the 21. 1 yard, the official pickup there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9. To throw is Keenum. Left side here to Sanders. And the ball is knocked out. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. And you probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. And he'll be out of bounds up past across the 45. It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down as he goes 32 yards on the return. And the Jags will have great field position to start this drive as they take over on the short side of the field. Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing now is Bortles. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Paul. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
How about the timing on that one? Where they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
Now Bortles throwing on 2nd down. Flush to his right. Gonna throw right side here, complete. Touchdown, Jaguars! A big play there. 45 yards. And the Jags are able to cash in for 6. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. When they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. And Denver getting set to take the field. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A Bronco 1st down there, 12 yards on the play. Two minutes remain here in the 1st half. Back to Denver right after this.
Roger, Roger, Roger. Hey, orange, orange. Orange, orange. 22. 22.
On 1st down, Keenum. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Jalen Ramsey right there in coverage to knock it away. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Take 52 and 55, 52. Take 52. Take 2.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47. Well, that 2nd down run, a big help as 7 yards leaves him with just a 3rd and 3 now.
Well, there's an example of patience being rewarded. Ran the ball on 1st down and got stuffed. Most people would scream, throw the ball here in this situation. They stuffed.
And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
Hey, go, Roger. Yeah, I need one over here. I need one over here. 22. 22. 22. 22.
They will go for it. It's Keenum. Buying time to his left. That's caught at the 25. And he'll be down deep into Jacksonville territory. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Broncos with their first trip to the red zone thus far. They've got a 1st and goal from the 10-yard line. Keenum on 1st down. Dancing to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Malik Jackson able to get in there and drop him for a 2-yard loss.
On any first and goal, the real estate to work with for the offense is really cut down, and the defense knows it. So they often bring heat and pressure, which they did on this play. Got him down for a loss. Not a big one, but any loss of yardage in this position is tough for an offense.
He'll get it up the middle. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. As they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. On third down, that's Lindsey. And he'll get nothing out of that one. And now the Jags going to signal for another timeout, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. So on fourth down, on comes Brandon McManus and the field goal unit for the Broncos. From the right hash, this from 33. And McManus able to put it through. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So now then, the penalty's got him set up with a first and goal. Keenum. And it'll be intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Thomas, the intended target. So after the INT, it's Bortles. Forced out to his left. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Bortles again here on 2nd and 10. Steps away to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun on 3rd down, Bortles. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. A final shot before half for Bortles. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And this is going to be incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in this second half. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the number 1 headset on the sideline as a head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold it.
He trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it. Be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own side.
Well, let's see what his offense can do. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. On second down, here's Bortles. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Brandon Marshall coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8.
Sunday.
They fake the handoff. Now Bortles. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
My high school coach, John Ford, used to say all the time, if you're in a bad situation, laddie, don't compound it with a bad decision as well. And I think that's what we just saw there. Harassed in the pocket, and he throws into double coverage anyway.
He called you laddie?
He called me laddie, and that was the nicest thing he called me.
And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5. Yard line. So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board looks like at the half? Because
no, tell me.
That's exactly what they printed up. Stop them on defense, get the ball back for our offense, and go downfield and score some points. Now, the last part remains to be seen, but they got the first part done very well.
Do people use grease boards, or you mean the magic marker board?
Yeah, those two.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That is going to be a safety. Well, I think you can go ahead and give your punter an assist on that one. Pinned him deep, and the defense comes through with 2 points.
You're exactly right, partner. This was all set up by a great punt, and if the ball goes in the end zone, this never happens. So great call. Give the punt team and the punter some love. Now, that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. Room here to run. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one 28 yards on the ground.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Let's go.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
They'll give it to him up the middle, and he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line.
But a spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the second score there. Now they'll throw it. Bortles. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Austin Seferian-Jenkins from 3 yards out. And the Jaguars had 6 to their lead.
Spread right, smack.
From the gun, it's Bortles. Flushed out right. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Now this Broncos offensive unit ready to head back out onto the field. And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get, and it's just so strange to see that go up on the board, and then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But, boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points.
Sanders has it over the middle, and he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. On second down, here's Keenum. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson, and he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas. On first and 10, here's Bortles. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. He's at the 30, past the 20, 10, 5, and he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. A great pick, nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind, going to be the total hero. But we did see there the emphasis on it's not just good enough to pick it off anymore. Bring it back, get the yardage, and really help out your offense.
And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. They give it to him running left. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. A great play there. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Now the offense will stay out there. They're going to line up and try for 2. Keenum now to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Snags it for the pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now McManus on to kick this one off. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set here. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
Throwing is Bortles. Flush to his right. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. A big third down play there for the Jags. 46 yards. Welcome back now to Denver. It's Jaguar football here, and they'll look to extend their lead as we begin quarter number 4. Bortles now on first down. His throw incomplete. Marquise Lee, the intended target. And now it's second down.
Sometime in this fourth quarter, someone on defense is going to have to step up and force a turnover.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Back to the air on second down. It's Bortles. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Fournette on the counter. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
Let's just go ahead and go back through that play with his eyes, because he's got to read his keys. Run or pass right off the top. You're probably going to read an offensive lineman to see if he sets up in pass protection, or if he fires out for a running play. The next thing is you're going to check and see what the back's going to do, and if he ends up with the football, okay, now you got to check and see. Does an offensive lineman come downfield and try and block you? Are you going to try to elude him? Are you going to take him on and hold your spot? What are you going to do? In this case, didn't have to do any of that. Saw all of his keys, saw the play in front of him, and ran clean to the ball carrier and finished off the play.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. Keenum going to throw. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver 1st down. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Even though positive yardage was gained on that play, I think the defense has to be happy. Obviously, they were prepared for some trick plays coming into the game, and they looked very aware that those could happen on any given down.
Now Keenum throwing on 2nd. And his throw's going to be incomplete. There was the free safety to Sean Gibson, who was able to range over and knock it away.
In most pass defenses, the guy playing safety has the ability to roam free and try and go to the football. But when you're in man, you've got to cover just like a guy playing out on the corner. Lock up on the receiver and go to the football. That's exactly what he did, batting that one away.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now Keenum got to have this one. And he's got room. There he goes right side. And he will take this one home.